Hey everybody! Of course, it's Anime Reviewer Girl, and I have a new video for you guys. And of course, it's gonna be kind of a discussion. I love coming out with discussions. I know I haven't had a review for a while, but I plan to have one soon. But anyway, this discussion is gonna be just rather simple question. Anime or manga? And to add on a second question to that, which one did you become obsessed with first? All right. So, of course, like with most discussions, I always answer them myself and give my own honest opinion. And to be honest, when it comes to anime and between manga, I enjoy both. I don't think one is better than the other. I watch anime, of course, but I also really enjoy reading manga. I read manga a lot. I read it on my phone. I read it when I go to the store. I buy it at comic book stores. I thoroughly enjoy it. And of course, I love anime because who doesn't like seeing the characters on a page come to life? I mean, that's why most of us watch movies based off books, watch movies based off of comic books, watch movies based off of basically anything. That's why we watch it, because we want to see these characters come to life. So honestly, my personal opinion is I like both. I don't think one deserves higher priority over the other one. I know most people are like, oh, I enjoy manga because it's much more, it's the original, it's how it's supposed to be. But in reality, there's actually some animes that inspired a manga, because some animes, they like, hey, well, we can actually come out with a visual novel of this and people are going to love it. And there's some people who enjoy anime more than manga because they're like, I don't want to read. I mean, I understand you don't want to read, but even if the anime is subtitled, you're still technically reading it, unless you want to wait for the dub. If there is a dub that actually comes out of that particular show. Because as we all know, not all shows get dubbed. But anyway, as far as that's concerned, I don't feel one is better than the other. I feel like they're both equally amazing. And I don't feel like one deserves to have more credit over the other one. I mean, anime has its good points because you get to see everything in real life. And I'll be honest with you, reading a manga based off of a fighting anime is reading a manga reading a manga that's mostly fighting like Bleach or Naruto is actually, for me at least, a lot easier to follow if it's an anime form, more if it's like animated, than it is on the manga, because I feel like I skipped like 4 or 5 different pages because it's like bam, boom, splat, and I'm just like, all right, when are they talking? That's literally how it is for me. I don't know about everybody else, but that's just the only time that I prefer the anime over a manga, is when it's dealing with a fighting show, or a show that's mostly shonen. That's just me. That's strictly my opinion. But anyway, like I said, like I've mentioned before, I don't think one deserves more priority over the other one. I feel like they're both equally amazing. They both have their pros and their cons. Like I said, anime pro, you get to see everything already animated, which is totally amazing. But the con of anime is that they're trying to take something that has an extended storyline and trying to put it into 22 to 25-minute episodes. And then a lot of times in a show that's anywhere between 12 to 24 episodes or multiple seasons, and you have to wait for it to be released. And then a lot of times they take stuff in there and they condense it down and they take out a lot of the fluff, or sometimes they put stuff in there and it's not in the correct order, which can get very frustrating if you've already read the manga and you're going in there and watching the anime and you're going, that never happened, that character's never introduced, what happened to these characters? That can be the frustrating part with watching anime. But with manga, you have also your pros and your cons. The pro of watching the pro of reading a manga is pretty much that you can have all of that substance. Every little detail that author wants to put in is there. But the con sometimes of reading a manga is, sometimes it's good to see it animated, and sometimes you can actually get, at least for me at least, get lost with how the characters are talking. I know for me, sometimes I'll read the wrong bubble and I'm like, wait, this makes zero sense. And I realize I've read it either backwards or I've read it in the wrong order. That's just me. Like I said, some people have their different ways. Now, for the second part of my question, which was, which one did you become obsessed with first? Easily, mine was anime. I was obsessed with it as a kid. Still am. I'm very much obsessed with anime. But as a kid, like I said before, my first anime was Sailor Moon, which was my first time being introduced to that particular medium, or that particular form of entertainment. That's how I got introduced to it. But that doesn't mean I wasn't exposed to manga as a kid. I was. Kids in my class would read manga all the time. I didn't understand what it was. I just knew the books were backwards and I just thought they looked pretty cool. But I didn't actually get immersed in manga until I was probably in my late teens. And I'm talking, I was in college, like 18, 19 years old was when I finally got immersed into manga. And that was only because I had watched the anime Fruits Basket and I didn't know how it ended, and I needed to realize how that show actually ended. So of course I went and read the manga to figure out how it ended, which once again is another con of anime, is that a lot of times they'll end and you didn't get an actual ending and the manga's still ongoing, so you're like, I have to read this anyway. Actually, I take that back. My first manga actually reading it was not Fruits Basket. It was actually Inuyasha, because I marathoned Inuyasha the summer before I went off to my first year of college, and then they were like, there's no more seasons and we don't know if there's going to be any more, and they're like, the manga's still going. I'm like, well, I gotta figure out how this ish ends, and that's how I read it. But that's just me. I got obsessed with anime first before manga, but like I said before, I want to send a question to you guys. That's what these discussions are about. I want to know your opinions. I want to have you guys comment on my videos. Let me know what you guys think. Like I mentioned, haha, see, this is what happens when I do these videos. Things get weird. But anyway, like I said, my first question was, which one do you prefer better, anime or manga? Or are you like me and you honestly don't care what medium it is? You just love it regardless. And the second question was, which one did you become obsessed with first, anime or manga? I'm sure both of us, all of us have, got obsessed with one or the other and are now still obsessed with one or the other. But yeah, I want to know what's your answers to these questions. As far as I know, before a few people comment on my editing for my videos, and I'll be honest with you, I don't really edit my videos. When I mess up, I just mess up. If I am talking really fast, I just talk really fast. And if I just say something really funny, such as trying to say something funny, like as far as watching manga, which you can't do, then hey, it just happens. That's how life is, and I'll let you guys see my mistakes on camera. So yes, I don't really edit, which is fine for me, because I want you guys to see that life is not perfect, nor are my videos perfect. My lighting might be bad, my camera I'm using may not be the best, and sometimes I mess up. But yeah, that's just life. And that's how I just edit my videos. And I just wanted to put that plug in there at the end, because I've seen people comment before and they're like, oh, she must be a beginner, which is true. I've only had this YouTube channel for not even a year yet. And I really like how it's coming together so far, and I love the fact that I don't really edit my videos, so you see every little mess up that I make, which to me makes me feel like I'm more real to you guys, because you see that I mess up and I'm definitely not perfect, although no one's actually perfect and there's a lot of things I need to work on. But yeah, that's my video for you guys for Wednesday. I come out with new videos every Wednesday and Saturday. Generally, there's sometimes either discussions, neat little top 5s that I think of off the top of my head, or sometimes a review if I finished an anime or a manga or even a game. This Saturday, I do plan to have out another video, so check that out Saturday. And I also come out with a video every other Monday, and I'll check that out as well. It's going to be in my playlist for Miyazaki Mondays, which is where I review one Miyazaki film, which I've actually almost finished watching a majority of them, which I'm super excited about because most of them have been amazing. But anyway, those are my videos. If you haven't already, check out all my other videos and give this video, of course, this one, yep, down below, you're gonna see a little thumbs up button. Give this video a thumbs up, and of course, please subscribe for more videos and subscribe to my channel. I love to have you guys a part of this wonderful little fam bam of mine where I make crazy videos twice a week. But anyway, you guys, and of course, I'm gonna leave down below, like always, the links to all my social media accounts, my Twitter, which I try to tweet as much as I can, my Instagram, where I also try to post as much as I can. See, I always mess up on these things. And of course, the link to my anime blog, which I'm trying to post every day on, which I post my videos on there as well. And of course, I just post other random things that I want to talk about, including game reviews. Most of my game reviews are going to be on my blog. So yeah, check it out. All right, thanks you guys. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment down below everything, even comment down below things you would like me to discuss, and I have other things that I'm working on as well that are going to come out soon, I hope, which I'm super excited about. And of course, subscribe. All right, bye you guys. Bye.